Hello and welcome back to southern Sweden, where I am standing in what is rapidly becoming a big recording studio in an even bigger old Swedish cow barn. Pretty magical to be in here right now. Yeah, excuse my voice. We went to Pride Festival yesterday in Copenhagen and I may have drunk a couple of beers by accident. So yeah, feeling a little bit fuzzy today, but it's not going to affect my video performance, hopefully. Yeah, this week I haven't actually done any real building because I've had some friends here from Berlin and we thought we would just set up some stuff in here and make a noise and see how the room sounds. Specifically actually the control room, to see how that is sounding, because we've been spending the last few weeks doing all the acoustic treatment and that sort of stuff, and I'm very happy to report that the control room sounds totally fantastic. And as I walk through into the control room, you might be able to hear how lovely and dead and balanced my voice becomes in this room. It's just really a beautiful, cozy space. This video, I'm going to talk about my future plans for acoustic treatment in these rooms, and I'm also going to show you something that we recorded this week at the end of the video, I think, yeah, generally talk about what we're going to do next. So yeah, so please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will show you what I have in mind. So here's the aftermath of our experimentation this week. We had a drum set and we had a table full of percussion making loads of noise, some synths. We had Marta here with her rig, which is now completely gone except for my mixer, which is still here. And just like the test recording that I did back in June with Anders and the Danish guys, this room already sounds really cool, but it's not going to be ideal for everything, and I think a lot of that will be fixable with using gobos and things. I don't have any gobos right now, I still need to build them. I think that sort of thing can make a big difference to how big a sound comes across on a recording, because drums, if you play drums in here right now, it sounds pretty massive, but that's kind of cool sometimes, you know. So on the ceiling, I had this idea a while ago. Actually, when I found out that the software Blender, I don't know if you're familiar with this, like 3D modeling software, there's actually a plugin for Blender which allows you to turn any 3D model that you build into a sewing pattern, which very much excited me, because then I thought, well, why couldn't we actually build clouds, like actual clouds, in the shape of clouds, to go on the ceiling or hang from the ceiling, and we could fill them with all the offcuts of insulation that I have left over, all the wood fibre insulation, and maybe I could even lower them down with a winch or something, like raise them up and down depending on what was needed. That's one idea. Another idea I have is for the end wall, the big wall at the end, to have some big papier-mâché animal heads, like an elephant and a hippo and a lion or something, and have them kind of perforated, like perforated papier-mâché, so lots of little holes in them, again stuffed with offcuts of insulation. Does anyone out there know anyone that's really good with papier-mâché that would want to come here and do some kind of workshop? That would be really cool. I have lots of ideas. I don't know how to do them, but actually that never stops me normally. I'll always try and figure it out. The octopus. I've been planning the octopus for a while. The octopus that will sit on top of the blob, holding the session scoreboard thing, maybe the session scoreboard Mark II. This was something that I built in Berlin, which allowed me to silently make an observation on a recording as it was taking place. I could just flash up a little symbol of my choice depending on how I felt the session was going, and it often was kind of a bit funny. Also, spiral staircase. We need a spiral staircase on both sides of this mezzanine actually, for fire safety on this side. If people are up on the balcony there watching a concert or something in here and the fire breaks out on the other side of the wall, then they need to be able to get down on this side. So yeah, we also need one out here on this side of the studio to get up there. So yeah, spiral staircases. Does anyone know anyone in Sweden that's good with spiral staircases? Metal worker? I don't know. I've never built a spiral staircase before, but again, yeah, maybe I can just try and see how it goes. Or maybe I can just buy one. Yes. So this week basically we set up some stuff in here. Just a kind of basic recording rig. A few bits and pieces. A sofa for everyone to sit on. The booth is not finished at all, so we didn't do anything in here. Oh yes, we did. We put a bass amp in here at one point. Yeah, and it's hard for me to kind of describe how this sounds, but it does sound really, really nice. Cozy, dead, pretty flat, I think. I mixed what we recorded and yeah, sounded good. Sounded like there wasn't any kind of weirdness. So I think we're on a good trajectory with the sound of the control room. Next week I will hopefully finish off all these doors, i.e. I will put the door closers on, the things that make the doors close and therefore be soundproof because they are kind of pushed closed all the time, and the door stops, that sort of thing. Try and finish off some more of the trim in the control room. It's pretty close. Like, there's a bit more wiring to do. We've got to put the Ethernet in. It's not so much. It's more like decorative stuff. So yeah, with a bit of luck, we can get this signed off, and then I can be officially open for business. So yeah, that's the next deadline, kind of goal in the future. Get this place properly signed off, and yeah, then we can all do some recording here for real. All right, so I think I might just leave it there because I don't know what else to talk about on this video, but I will leave you with some crazy footage of a crazy piece of music that we recorded this week with Martin, Sebastian and Marta, who were here staying with us. Yeah, thanks a lot guys, it was really good. Thanks a lot for watching. Sorry this is a bit of a short video, but yes, I will see you again next week, and until then, look after each other, and lots of love, and goodbye.